Hello, everybody. This is another 6 minute video. This is where I talk about a random topic for 6 minutes in front of a camera and a microphone. Now, the point of these videos is not for likes, views, subscribers. If you did subscribe, I would not mind, but I'm not trying to get famous or anything. But the point of these videos is me and my road to becoming a great and efficient speaker. I love public speaking. I mean, it's a love-hate relationship, but I'd like to become a great public speaker. And one of my great ways of doing that is posting one of these 6 minute videos every single day for the rest of this year and probably beyond that. But the topic of today's video, and I use this loosely, but is about a guy named Sam. The point of the video is someone that I met tonight, and his name is Sam. And he told me his life story. Sam is an incredible guy, and he's gone through a lot of stuff. And as he was telling me that, I have made a ton of realizations, and it's been quite a blessing to just sit there and listen to this man talk. First of all, this guy has gone through a terrible childhood, just traumatic, tragic, and he has moved from house to house, like state to state, looking for jobs, looking for relationships, and he's moved from state to state running from relationships. And he joined a ministry in Texas. Huge respect to that. And after going through state to state, finally wound up in Iowa. And that's where we've met. And I'm super, super glad that we have met. And me realizing after almost every huge important decision in his life that if he had made something else, a different decision, or that incident or something that happened in his life didn't even happen, would I have even met him today? And the answer is most likely definitely not. I would not have met him, which is tragic. But even then, if I had met him regardless, would I have been meeting the same person? I also think definitely not. Because the same person, the same person that I would have met would not have been the same person that I have met now. The experiences that he has gone through has built him up to the person he is today, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much more than had I met him 3 years ago. Yeah, he's gone through a lot. And second of all, this man's speaking ability, off the charts. He has such a soft, silky voice that you could listen to for hours. I'm absolutely glazing him in this section. Be careful. He has such a nice podcast voice, but the way he spoke, no filler words. This guy's voice was a train moving from station to station to station. He knew where he was going. He knew the topic of conversation. He owned it. I want that. I want to be able to own my speech. He didn't mix up any consonants. He was very determined in his voice, right? There wasn't any faltering. He didn't say something twice, right? He didn't have any stuttering. This man said words with confidence, and he knew what he was going to say, even though, of course, he was ad-hocking, ad-libbing it, most of it. Not like he was telling me a fake story or anything, but completely unscripted, he was able to give me his entire story just like that. No mistakes, all accurate, right? I mean, you have the conversational debate going on, like, oh, you did this? Yeah, I did that, right? But it was such a cool experience to sit there and just watch him and his speech skills just pop off like that. It was amazing. And like finally, I had another point about him other than his amazing speaking abilities is just the point that I didn't get to do a 6 minute video that day. We were talking for, I think, almost 4 hours straight. I did not get to do my 6 minute video, which, oh well, that's too bad. Like, oh, wow, you missed your 6 minute video of the day. Hey, that's a promise that I have to make that I've made with the public that I upload a 6 minute video every single day for the rest of this year. And I've been sticking to that for the most part. But missing this, in my opinion, hear me out, has almost been worth it. Like, whoa, you're willing to give up your hopes and dreams for just listening to some guy's story. I know that's pretty tough pill to swallow, but thinking about it, I listened to his entire life story and I was there for him. And I was thinking if that had been the other way around and someone ditched me for some incremental progress to some goal that they were making, that wouldn't feel the best, right? Yes, I need to be doing that. And yes, I need to stick to my guns with that. But my sacrifice of not putting in one more step of my incremental progress to my goal has been far outweighed by the benefit that I gave him to just listening. And I feel like that is something that a lot of people might need to hear, but I want to be really careful here because don't ever lose sight of your goals. Don't ever give up pursuing those. But if you have to give up on a practice, skip a day, or take a break on a step to one of your goals for a a thing or an event or someone else that will gain much more benefit for you being there than you without, then I think that is 100% worth it and you should take it every time. And unfortunately, that just boils this whole thing down to that's life. You're making incremental progress every day and taking deliberate steps out. You're taking breaks in those days to go be at birthday parties or to be at concerts or to be at competitions for your kids, whatever. That's just life. And I'd hate to boil it down to that, but I think the management skills are there and just the grind of life, as people call it, that's truly where it lies. You're trying to get better every day, but you can't get better every single day. You have to selectively take days out of your week, take days out of your month, and like all the days in the year that really add up that you're not making progress to your goals. You're making progress in other people's goals. You're being there, you're showing up, and you're supporting them in their goals. That was a lot. Thank you for watching. See ya.